Thank you. Okay. Um, I was asked about who was my most influential person. I'm not gonna lie and tell y'all I'm influenced by any celebrity because I'm not. There are celebrities I feel like that are doing great things, but I can't exactly think of a celebrity I aspire to be. Yeah. Um, Despite people probably may think from maybe my actions or whatever, like Cardi B might be my inspiration or someone along those lines. But I love Cardi. She's like a big sister. Well, a little big sister. She's a little older, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like she's like a big sister. I do love how strong she is. But it's not my inspiration. My inspiration actually is my grandmother. Um, I have seen my grandmother literally put her life on hold for me. Like not just me and my brother, but my mother didn't raise us. Not because nothing stopped her from raising us. She lost us to the system or any of that stuff. Nothing. She just chose not to raise us, which is fine. Life goes on. But I'm grateful that she did choose not to raise us because honestly, I wouldn't have had as stable as a life as I had my mother raise us. My mom has always kind of been unstable, you know. But anyway, so my grandmother raised us, and coming up, I didn't understand until I became a mother how much she sacrificed to raise us, and no one will understand until you become a mother. You don't fully understand the sacrifice that someone makes to raise you, especially when you're not even their responsibility, you know what I'm saying? And excuse me, my grandmother did her part. She raised her child. My mom was the only child. My grandmother raised her child. My grandfather raised his two kids, so they did their part, you know what I'm saying? For them to take on me and my brother, I am forever, ever, 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 ever grateful because I'm glad I had the life I had growing up. I wasn't too spoiled and too rich to where I didn't know the struggle, but I also never came in a house and the lights was off. I never came in a house and like we were ever like hungry or missed a meal or none of that stuff. I'm not gonna be one of them people who like, oh, coming up we ain't eating that. Yes, the fuck we did. We had damn chicken, mashed potatoes, steak. Like we had everything. Like we ate. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, my grandparents step up and help us if we need help. And I'm 27 years old, but I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't fall short at times. And it's never been a time that I've ever called on my grandparents and they ain't make it happen for me, So, honestly, like I said, I'm grateful that my mom chose the path she chose and chose to do whatever it is she chose to do because I had both worlds. Like my grandmother showed me everything you're supposed to be as a woman. She showed me, you sacrifice, you do what you have to do to make sure your kids are good because at the end of the day, nothing in this world comes before your children, nothing. And I'm so glad she instilled that in me so that I am able to be the mother that I am, you know what I'm saying? And I'm so glad that I am the woman that I am because of her, So that's why I say my grandmother is my inspiration. Like, I've literally watched this woman go without just so that we can have. I've watched her make sacrifices my mother never made, would have never even thought to make, My mom was kind of always had like a hate towards me, like she's always spoke negative to people about me and all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And also I'm grateful for that too, because at an early age it taught me how to deal with quote unquote haters, you know what I'm saying? Like it taught me how to deal with people talking bad about you and stuff like that I probably wouldn't have been able to handle as an adult. So in a way I thank my mom for that. I'm glad that she was who she was, or she is who she is, because it's not like she's changed, but I'm glad that she is who she is so that I was able to learn, you know what I'm saying? What my mom was to us, I would never want to be to my children. And I don't bash her for it. She is who she is, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in token, my mom showed me everything I never want to be as a mother. My grandmother showed me everything I want to be as a mother. So I'm glad and thankful that my grandmother raised me, and I would honestly say if I had to say anyone, my grandmother was my biggest inspiration and will always be my inspiration. She is a woman I aspire to be, not no celebrity or nothing like that. Like my grandmother is a woman I aspire to be because like the sacrifices I've seen her, like I just wish y'all knew like how great this woman was or this woman is, you know what I'm saying? Like the sacrifices she makes for our family, the dedication, the late nights up in the kitchen smoking cigarettes, worried about me because I'm trying to stay out with my friends and stuff, stressing her out, not realizing I'm stressing my grandmother out. Like the late nights where I've snuck out, and it's been times where I know It's been times where I know, like, if it wasn't for it's been times I know that if it wasn't for my grandma praying for me, like, I probably There's been times I know that if it wasn't for my grandma praying for me, I probably wouldn't be, you know. And that's why I hate when people say, like, God isn't real and stuff like that. Like, you're entitled to your own belief. But I've been in stuff that I know that if it wasn't for my grandma, like, she was praying for me when I was too dumb to pray for myself. Like, I came up in the church my whole life, and to this day my grandmother prays for me, and I've hurt her in so many ways, and not intentional ways, but just, you know, like, from being in a domestic relationship to where she's worried about me and stuff, and I'm turning on her because I'm in such a toxic relationship that I'm feeling like it's really me and my man against the world type, you know what I'm saying? And she up late night praying and hoping that he don't hit me the wrong way one day and I don't make it. And that's why I tell so many girls, like, it's nothing funny about domestic violence. Like, that stuff not funny at all, you know? And it's so, like, y'all don't realize a dude can hit you the wrong way, and it may not even be the force of him hitting you, but if he hits you and you fall and you hit your head on the corner of the table, that's it. You know what I'm saying? If he hits you and he hits you to the temple or something, or the wrong blow, it will take you out and your children will have nobody. It is never so important to want to be with a man that you're willing to risk yourself. Like, realize yourself and the prize you are. And I'm so glad my grandmother instilled in me to be who I am and be as strong as I am. I don't give a fuck about nobody saying, oh, she arrogant, she's too cocky. It's not that I'm cocky. Y'all don't know shit I've been through. Y'all don't know me for real. Y'all know some social media posts y'all see. Y'all know things that y'all hear, but y'all don't know me for real. Y'all don't know my story or none of that stuff. I'm so grateful that my grandmother prayed for me the way that she did. I'm so grateful she waited up and cared about me the way that she did. It makes me, as a mother, care about my own kids, you know what I'm saying? In a way that a lot of mothers these days don't care about their kids. Y'all so into doing it for social media and doing it for likes and stuff. I don't care if I don't get one like when it comes to something with my kids, baby. At the end of the day, I know who I am to them, and I'm glad that I was raised to be the woman that I am, and I mean that. Thank you, baby. Okay. But I'm glad I was raised to be the woman that I am. I'm glad I was raised to be the woman that I am, the mother that I am. I'm glad that I have the relationship with my kids that I do. I'm glad that my grandmother raised me the way that she did. I'm glad that, and I pray to God that one day I'm able to instill in my children the things she instilled in me, and just able to be half of what she was to my kids. Or half of what she was to me, to my children, you know what I'm saying? I just pray that one day I can give her everything she deserves, and I pray that one day I can be as strong in Christ. And don't get me wrong, I pray and I have a relationship with God, but that woman, she is phenomenal, and I pray that I have the strength she had. Like, I've watched her where I know I would have broken down, and she stood 10 toes and didn't shed a tear and took every blow. I've watched her defend me in ways that I don't see parents defend their kids these days. Parents are so quick to turn on their kids. No matter what has ever been said, my grandmother always had my back. Now, she gonna let me know if I'm wrong. And y'all know Jessica Johnson. She gonna let you know if you wrong. But she done defended me in ways that I don't see parents defend their kids. She done been there for me in ways that I don't see parents be there for their kids. So many parents have that mentality of, oh, when they turn 18, they grown, they got my house, I ain't got nothing to do with them. She ain't never turn her back on me and mine. And I'm so forever grateful for her. And that's why I say a lot of people aspire to be like celebrities, and that's fine. But the person I aspire to be like is my grandmother. And I'm so grateful that she is the woman she is to me. And I'm so grateful to God that I still have her here today. And I pray that I can make her happy before she leaves this earth. I pray that I can give her all she deserves. I know I'll never be able to give her all she deserves, but I pray that one day I'm able to give her at least half of what she deserves for all she's done and did for me and mine. Okay? Thank you. Love you. What you gonna do?
Coloring and watching TV.
You wanna say something about Gigi?
Yes, me.
You love you, Gigi. Okay.
Wow. Go do the print now.
them off.